Well, good morning YouTubers, and welcome back to the David Swordplay channel. Now this morning we're sat on top of the Moto Guzzi Stelvio bike I've wanting to road test for quite a while. And this is the version with the PFF, which is like blindside warning, obstacle warning if you get too close to the car in front, etc. It's in a nice position, your arms are bent, mirrors are well spaced. But the first thing I noticed when getting on it this morning is the almighty clunk when you put it in first gear. Now, I noticed a bit of a clunk on the V100 Mandello when I first rode it, but it was nothing like this almighty clunk when you put it in first gear. Now, it seems to, once you get into the gears, second, third, etc. I mean, it has a quick shifter, and the engine is the standout feature on this bike for me. I really like this new 115 horsepower compact V-twin, 1043cc or 48cc, I can't remember which, and about 105 newton meters of torque. Now, let's have a look through everything. The dashboard is the nice new display, probably from Aprilia. All the switchgear seems to be from Aprilia. Got an electronic windscreen on it, and it works quite well, the windscreen. Now the bars are in a nice position, and it's quite a flickable bike. It goes around corners really well. Unfortunately, like I say, we're wanted to road test this bike for a while to look at see if would I replace my V85TT with one of these. Jury's out on that one, I have to say. I think the engine is really nice, but I'm not so sure about this gearbox. It seems a bit clunky. I'll say the ride's really nice. It's comfortable. It's not jarring in any way. So controls fall easily to hand. Now this should have heated grips on it, which haven't been fitted yet. It has cruise control, which you can set here with this little, looks a bit flimsy to be honest compared to the one on the V85. I mean, you know, you can compare this to an Africa Twin, which I've owned. The new one's similar price to this, and you've now got a new contender in this market with the Multistrada V2 with the new V-twin engine from Ducati in it, which is roughly a similar price. So, you know, as you always say, you pay your money and you take your choice, really. But yeah, it's It's not a bad bike at all. if I had my way, I'd put this engine in the V85 chassis. Now that would be something. 115 horse. As you can see, the ride's fine, but everything seems to be rattling on it. So I'm not too happy about that either. Really, so far, I have to say, I'm a little bit disappointed in this Stelvio. But I haven't been on it long enough to... The brakes are nice Brembos and they work really well. Got radial master cylinders on it with the little piss pots, which I'm not a big fan of, but they're lightweight, so can't be all bad. So I think we've got 320mm discs on the front with Brembo 4-pot calipers, and I think, I can't remember what it's, a 280 disc on the rear. 21 litre fuel tank, and I think the curb weight fully fueled up is about 246 kilos, which is not a light bike. Round the dash is okay. It's nicely finished. It tootles along at 2,000 revs in fifths. And it's certainly got a turn of speed. It's a nice torque from low down revs in fourth gear now, if I wind the power on. It's really picks up and takes off. Say, lovely burble from the engine. Very happy with that. I mean, I love this unit. I think Moto Guzzi got it right. Or if it was designed by Piaggio, I don't know, but the engine, very happy with. But the gearbox, not so much. It doesn't seem to be as smooth as my V85TT, and that's saying something. But it's more of an adventure tourer, this, than a proper adventure bike, although I'm quite sure you could easily ride it on gravel tracks. Nothing too strenuous. I think the bike could be really good on, but I think it's ultimately I think you'd have to say it was a touring machine, really, rather than an adventure bike for off-road. It's got a 19-inch front wheel and a 17-inch rear wheel. So there we have it. Dash is nice. You've got modes, you've got road, tour, rain, off-road, sport, and back to road again. So you've got enough modes to play with. So there we go. Let's have a look around the bike, see what we think. So, shaft drive, nice exhaust, compact engine, crash bars on this model. Now, I don't know whether this model, I'm sure it's supposed to have a quick shifter on it, but it doesn't seem to have. So there she is, the Moto Guzzi Stelvio V100 in Nero Volcano, which is a nice looking thing. I mean, the dashboard's nice. It's the new Aprilia type dashboard, and it also got electronic windscreen. Yeah. It's got you.
Yeah, and that board's on ready for you.
Yeah. So if I start it up, it's a lovely sound.
It turns now when I'm on the road.
But watch this when you put it in gear.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Not a big fan of that at all. Pardon? No, somebody else tested one on YouTube. I can't remember, and they mentioned that.
You know what they're like,
Oh, it's... Yeah. Sounds nice. I think the looks of it are nice. Like you say, there's a lot of choice now. It's in the Africa Twin Adventure Sport price bracket.
Yeah.
You've got the Ducati Multistrada V2. You know, it's got a...
Yeah, you think they're not prices, they'll go get more.
Yeah, yeah. So you've got to be careful. I mean, I love that little rock.
It sounds good.
Yeah. And when you give it a bit of welly...
Plenty power.
Yeah, yeah. It's 115 horse.
Yeah.
105 newton meters of torque, and it comes in.
Just a nice package.
Yeah, it's a lovely engine. And like you say, it's got radial master cylinders on it, Brembo brakes, everything works really nicely. It's nice and manoeuvrable for standing up. It's certainly got some pull from low down, a really nice engine. I do like this engine, having ridden the V100 Mandello. I find the suspension really nice on this bike. It's about where I would have it set. I'm not over enamoured with the rattling top box, and it is a Moto Guzzi item. It's got a nice backrest on it. Like I say, everything falls to hand nicely. The switchgear is a little bit... I'm not so sure about the cruise control. It looks a little bit flimsy. But the horn indicator switch and nice menu selection for your TFT, that's all really nice. You've got side lights, headlights on this side. Mode button on the bottom here, under the we're on the V85, my V85. It's got you, now this, I really don't like that jump, and that, it could be a game changer for me, that. Throttle response is really very, very good at low down situations, a lot better than the V85. They've really put a lot of work into that, I think, for moving around town and the like. The throttle take-up is really nice. And you get delivery of power. And it's definitely picks its feet up when you open that throttle. The overall look of the bike, I think it's one of the nicest adventure tourers on the market. I think the looks are nice, got LED lights, a nice Eagle Day running light like you get on the V85. And pull away into the countryside. A nice induction noise on it. As you can hear the top box, that would drive me nuts. I'd have to sort that out. But yeah, my legs are at a nice angle, very similar to the V85. I could certainly live with the Stelvio, but whether I'd want to, like I say, the brakes, clutch operation is very smooth, and the gear change, once you get it moving, is very nice. It's just that initial first gear engagement that I wouldn't be too happy with that at all. But overall, it's a great adventure tourer. I mean, I could live with it, but as I say, there's so many choices in this price range now. The good, I mean, that new Ducati Multistrada V2 with the new Ducati V-twin engine in it, similar price, similar horsepower, a little bit less torque. And you have to rev it a bit more. Where you would win out with the Stelvio is the application of low down torque is really good, and the pull from low revs is really nice. Don't seem to be able to catch a break today on the road test. It's really a first ride impressions. You need to have it for a full day before I'd actually make a decision whether this could replace the V85. If, you know, a couple of hours ride is fine and you can get to know the bike, but to see if you can live with it, you'd need at least a day, which unfortunately never happens these days. I mean, at one time when you used to road test bikes, you could have it for half a day or a day. I suppose it's all cost of the dealership, so that's the way it is. So, but yeah, it's very nice engine, very nice, lovely sound. Exhaust notes really nice for a standard exhaust. Switch gear, as I say, looks a little bit Aprilia. It is Aprilia probably. And it really picks its feet up, which is very nice. I could imagine it could be quite fun, this, when you get it into the twisties on a decent road. Brakes are really impressive. As I say, the gear change is really good. If it is fitted with a quick shifter, it isn't working. I thought they come with a quick shifter as standard, but might be wrong, I'll have to check up on that. So there it is, YouTubers. We're just going to yes, it can pick its feet up. Line side warning works really well. And it's got a fair turn of speed on it. So it's 70 miles an hour. It's comfortable. Wind is nicely distributed around your head and shoulders. Blind spot warning works really well. I like the repeater system on the dashboard. So yes, I'd certainly have it for that, but whether it's worth £700 extra that they charge you, I don't know. Yeah, the wind noise is acceptable at this speed. The bike's nice and stable. There's nothing untoward at motorway speeds. Yeah, that really is, I quite like blindside warning systems. It's a good idea, especially on today's motorway in the UK. Very busy. We're cruising along here at 72, 71 miles an hour. Very nice. Yeah, very, very good system, that blindside warning. Picks it all the way up to the outer lane. So yeah, we're happy with that. So this is David Swordplay saying, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you haven't already done so, consider subscribing to the channel and come along on our adventures. We'd love to have you along. So, David Swordplay saying I'll catch you in the next video.